Hello and welcome back to the channel, J.I. Colorist. Today is Flag Friday, where we are covering the world flags in the coloring book World Flags Coloring. It is 230 flags of the world. We are getting closer and closer to the Summer Olympics in Paris, France. So we gotta get cracking. We are recognizing 6 countries this month, and they are countries that all have a flag or Independence Day in the month of May. So, and this month we are going to try out my Tombow twin tone water-based fine liner markers. We are going to use those, and hopefully that will, it's Amazon printed paper, so it's very thin, and we're trying not to have bleed through. So let's see if these twin tone markers will be a good solution for us. Okay, let's jump right in. After we have finished coloring the flags, at the end of this video, we will swing the camera over to my wall map, where we will find each of these countries on the map and scratch them off so we can learn exactly where they are in the world. Okay, we're going to do it by date, and our first country, I will lower the camera, is going to be Poland. One moment. So our first country for May is Poland. On May 3rd is their Constitution Day. So that's the first one. I am going to be using, this is a two-sided marker, or two tipped ends. I'm going to use the larger bullet end that also has a very fine tip end there, and we may need that for other flags, but this one is pretty easy. There are 2 colors in the national flag for Poland. One is red and one is white. The national colors of Poland are red and white. The top is white, is an eagle, represents an eagle, and the spirituality, purity, and nobility of the country. Poland has a population of 40.57 million. According to them, the official language in Poland is Polish. The region, it is in the Eastern Europe. This bottom red band on the flag, it represents the field of coat of arms, and it represents fire and blood. I had to really look up the flag meaning for Poland, because there did take quite a bit of research to find that information. The national sport of Poland is football, also known as soccer, and that seems to be the national sport of most of Europe at this rate. Okay, let me just finish this off and I'll be right back. Okay, this is what the completed Polish flag looks like. Let's move on to our country number 2. The Norway flag is represented by 4 red boxes and a large cross. The cross symbolizes Christianity, so we'll do that first. And it is colored blue, which is associated with Sweden. The cross also symbolizes Christianity. Norway's official language is Norwegian, and they are in the region Northern Europe. Let me get this cross done and I'll be right back. The white outline is just there, and then so we'll leave that, and then the red boxes, red is for Denmark, the 3 colors denote Norway's independence. So the blue is for Sweden, the red is for Denmark, and the three colors together denote Norway's independence. May 17th is their Constitution Day, and they have a population of 5.514 million. Their national sport is skiing and football, also known as soccer. Okay, let me finish off the red, and I'll be right back. If you belong to any of the countries that I am doing the flags for, give a shout out in the comment below where you come from, and big welcome to everybody around the world from wherever you reside. There's our completed flag for Norway. Our next country is Argentina. Argentina is celebrating Revolution Day on May 25th. And we've got three colors. We have a top blue stripe, a white stripe, and another blue stripe. The blue stripes represent clear skies. Okay, I swapped out my twin tone marker for the Staedtler pigment brush just because it is bleeding through the paper, so I might as well go to the brush marker. It's a little bit easier to color with. However, we will now go on to this, and the white stripe is for the snow of the Andes, and the yellow sun is for the Sol de Mayo, which is the national symbol for Argentina. So in this case, the super fine tip on this fine liner is excellent for the sun's rays. Argentina's population is 46.057 million. Their national sport is peto, which is similar to polo, and also football. I know they do love their soccer or football. Okay. Their official language in Argentina is Spanish, and they are in the region South America. So we will find them on the map. Let's find country number 4. Our fourth country for this month is also celebrating an Independence Day on May 25th, and it is the country of Jordan, and they have 3 colors plus white, so 4 colors on their flag. The top one stripe is black, and that represents wars and enemy attack. The official language of Jordan is Arabic, and they are in the region Middle East, Western Asia. The white stripe is for tolerance and goodness. The green stripe is for efficient grasslands. Jordan's population is 11.38 million. All my populations are for 2024, according to the latest Google search. The red triangle is the enemy blood, and it represents historic struggles in the Middle East. And the white 7-pointed star symbolizes the 7 hills on Jordan's capital city, and it is the unity of the Arab people. So I'll be careful not to just go around it in the red, so I can leave it white. The national sport for Jordan is also football. Very popular. I'll finish this off and be right back. Okay, this is Jordan's completed flag, and happy Independence Day on May 25th. Our fifth country for today is Georgia, and their flag is a white cloth with 5 red crosses on it. It has one large red cross in the center, and that's the red St. George's cross. And then the 4 smaller crosses are red Belinsky crosses, and they represent Jesus Christ the Savior and his 4 evangelists. Georgia's official language is Georgian, and they celebrate on May 26th, Independence Day. Their population is 3.7 million. Their national sport is rugby. And this flag was adopted in January 2004. So it is a new flag, only 20 years old. And they adopted this flag after leaving the Soviet Union. So happy Independence Day, Georgia. And we have one final country to go for this month. Our last country celebrating an Independence Day or special occasion this month of May is Ethiopia. They are celebrating on May 28th, Derg Downfall Day, and Ethiopia has a flag with 3 stripes, a blue circle with a yellow star in the center, and we'll start with the top, and the green stripe represents lushness and fertility of the land and rich natural resources. Ethiopia's official language, there are 5 listed. Amharic, Oromo, Somali, Tigrinya, and Afar. I'm sure I butchered all of those, so I will type those out on screen for you. Ethiopia is Africa's oldest country. Okay, the yellow band is for diversity and harmony among diverse people. Ethiopia's population is a staggering 129.719 million. So hello to Ethiopia. Okay. The final stripe on their flag is red, and it represents sacrifice of people in the struggle for freedom and liberty. Ethiopia's national sport is football and running. And I definitely have seen them in the Olympics, in the running events, particularly the long distance running. The blue ring in the center represents peace and unity between diverse people. Very intricate flag. Lots of meaning behind all of the pieces. That's really cool. Okay, and the final piece for the Ethiopian flag is the yellow star in the center of the blue circle, and it is for the bright future and hope of tomorrow. All right, and there is Ethiopia's flag. Let's take a quick look at our 6 completed flags for the month of May, and then we'll go to the wall map, find them there, and scratch them off. We're going to do them alphabetically this time, and we colored Argentina this month, colored Ethiopia. Our next country was Georgia, and then Jordan. We also colored Norway's flag, and we started the month off with Poland. That's 6 countries for May. Let's go find them on the map. Okay, here's our zoomed out wall map, so you can see where we have colored so far. The flags are down below, the countries are here. We will take our little scratch off thing. We will do these in alphabetical order. We are going to start with Argentina, and Argentina is right here. So I will zoom you in and we will scratch Argentina off. So Argentina is in South America. And it starts here, right under Paraguay. Okay, we are in search of Ethiopia, which is in Africa. So Africa is this continent here. I will zoom in and we are looking for Ethiopia, which is right here. So let's zoom you in. And Ethiopia is coming up green. Okay, there's Ethiopia. The next alphabetical country we are looking for is Georgia, and we know that this is part of former Russia. So here's Russia, and Georgia is right here along the border. Tiny little one. Let me zoom you in a little bit. There's Georgia. Okay, there we go. Next country we're looking for is Jordan, and it is in the Middle East. So let's zoom back out and go to the Middle East. Okay, I have found Jordan. It is just on top of Saudi Arabia. So I'll zoom you in a little bit. It is right here. Just a tiny little guy. Okay, there's Jordan. Our second last country is Norway, and that is in Northern Europe. So we will just zoom out and come over to Norway, which is right up here. So this is Norway. So that's Norway. And our last country is Poland, which is not too far away from Norway, so we can just stay where we are for the camera. And we'll scratch off Poland. Okay, there we go. Let's zoom out. And here is the flag for Argentina right beside Australia. Nope, that's Armenia. Here we go. Here's Argentina. Our next flag that we're going to scratch off is Ethiopia. And that is right here beside Estonia. Okay, the next flag is Georgia, and it's way over here in the end. And we find Jordan to scratch off. There's Jordan. 2 more to go. We have Norway, and we find Norway way over here in the corner. And our last country for today is Poland. So Poland is here. And that will be the 6 countries and 6 flags for May in our flag series. Okay, here's a zoomed out look at our scratched off map with all the flags also scratched off. Thank you so much for joining me on my tour around the world as we learn about the world flags leading up to the Olympics. I hope you're having a colorful and creative day. I hope you learned a couple of new tidbits of information, and I hope to see you next time on my next video. All right, take care. Bye-bye.